Hi, Dominic here for Vanlife Saga. I have my whole setup, my mic, my computer, my camera, and I'm going to share with you today my 10 favorite Instagram accounts that inspired all the work behind Vanlife Saga. Title page. Boop. There's usually music, so I'm gonna make some with my mouth. Okay, so first account is probably gonna be weird for most of you guys, but it's called Pinepins, and it's a little German family in Germany that are actually specialized in content creation, but they also work with the Sprinter van and the T4 Volkswagen van for most of their things. And one of the reasons why I like Pinepins a lot is that he and his wife are very good creative people. So as you notice, all the pictures are very nice, all the adventures are relevant. They have a lot of tips and tricks with family-oriented content, and they're having a lot of fun. So Pinepins in Germany is a very good call if you're looking for international van life content. I know most of you are in the US and Canada. However, we have a good following in Berlin. So if you don't know about Pinepins yet, I strongly recommend you check it out because those people are very good. Plus, as you notice here, there are stripes of 3 different colors on their van. So I wonder how fast this van is actually going. I also like the fact that it's a bit exotic. Once in a while, you're going to see a van that you have never seen before. I think it's, there we go, boom. I love that special van. They are a big fan of nicely designed stuff. And this is very, very cool to watch. Unfortunately, everything is in German, so you might have a hard time trying to understand, but zwischen Vanlife, Familien, Taglof, Bauern, dem perfekten Chaos, this is where they lost me. So I'm basically just doing like I do at any kind of restaurant. I look at the pictures, and I'm enjoying it. Number 9 is SaraandAlexJames. Those are a very special couple for Vanlife Saga because they were a very, very active member of the van life community in the early days. They're the couple behind 40 Hours of Freedom, and now it's called SaraandAlexJames, and they are now custom builders. So as you can see, their builds are very freaking nice. They are consistent, they are stylish, and they are very, very well built. They always have a good color scheme. They always have good construction ideas, and honestly, if you want to check it out, I'm pretty sure this is going to give you a lot of ideas. As you probably noticed, Vanlife Saga stole some of their ideas, especially for the window trims, the wall finish, the way the cabinets are made, etc., etc. So SaraandAlexJames are a great inspiration for me, for my father, and we just love following them. Number 8 is one of my favorite. It's van.lifer. Honestly, this is one of the greatest van life accounts out there. The guy is a designer, not an interior designer, just a designer or an industrial designer. That's the word I was looking for. You can see on his Instagram account that there is a lot of work into the project that he's working on. It's always very structured. The content is very freaking good. You have real life pictures on the left, immediately followed by a plan of what he built, immediately followed by a 3D rendered of the project itself. So this is quite amazing if you're looking into detailed projects or detailed ways to build a van. And honestly, this guy is out of this world. He is also the author behind those very cool van life illustrations. Vanlife Saga ordered once. You can actually send pictures of your van, and he's gonna make them for you. Van.lifer, great inspiration, great source of entertainment, great source of ideas as well. If you're looking to build something simple, or if you're looking to hire him, you can do so, and you'll have a good idea of where he's going with your projects because he's probably gonna draw and 3D render everything before he cuts a piece of wood. Number 7, Vanlife Customs and native camper vans. Van Vanlife Customs and native camper vans were a big part of Vanlife Saga, and they're still a big part of Vanlife Saga because they are our clients. But as you can see, we stole half of their ideas. The way they insulate stuff, the way they finish stuff, the way they build their ceilings, their water unit, their walls, etc. Half of our ideas come from Vanlife Custom and native camper vans. And native camper vans was literally the first camper that we rented in 2017. It looks something like this, and it's still available for rent. So for those of you looking for new ideas to build your own van or to rent a van to try it out, I strongly recommend going for Vanlife Customs and native camper van because it's going to give you a great idea of what van life is really about. This is one of our pictures right there in the Mojave Desert. Now they have offices in Denver, Salt Lake City, and Las Vegas. So for those of you looking to explore the American West, you have a lot of options there with Vanlife Customs and native camper van. Now, number 6, zacboth. Zacboth was a very great source of inspiration when I started building Vanessa with my father because he is behind the Vannual. And the Vannual was this online, very well-built site that described how he went from an empty cargo van to a literal Pinterest finished camper. He's giving you all the ideas, all the tools that you need to do everything depending on the step where you're at. So introduction, preparation, insulation, flooring, ceiling, walls, bed and kitchen, electrical and solar, and finishes and touches. Literally everything is in there. So for example, the ceiling, he's going to list the tools that you need to do the ceiling, the power tools that you need to do the ceiling, and he's going to show you what the different steps look like. So it's pretty nice to have someone just explaining every step of the way without charging, because this is literally what we did at the beginning. We opened his site and we just copied everything. So if you're looking to build something and you have no idea where to start, zacboth, even to this day, did the greatest van life manual for building your own van online. Number 5, the Vanwives. Oh my God. The Vanwives are now living and building off-grid cabin in Nova Scotia, but they are a great source of inspiration for any type of building projects. They obviously have a van and they sometimes travel in it, as you can see here, as you can see here, as you can see pretty much everywhere on their YouTube account, but they have a steady, consistent, high-quality YouTube account and Instagram account showcasing all what they do on the road or at their cabin. And for those of you thinking that you can't build stuff and you don't want to try and you don't know where to start, the Vanwives are actually figuring out off-grid living and off-grid building by themselves in the middle of the forest. So I'm pretty sure you can figure it out too. It's a great source of inspiration. They're very good. They're very entertaining. They're always smiling, always super exciting. Honestly, watch the Vanwives if you have time on Sunday mornings. They are amazing. Whether or not you're into van life or whatever, off-grid living, alternative living, or just happy living in general, the Vanwives are a great source of inspiration. Number 4. This is very nice. Number 4. I love number 4. I love memes on van life because he's been publishing stuff for the last couple of months, and he's really good at what he does. He's very accurate with van memes. So if you're looking for the downsides of van life, or if you're looking at, if you want to find some trends, or if you want the downsides of van life, this guy knows exactly what they are about. And every post he makes is around those memes or those van life memes. So for example, this one here, how much you enjoy van life over time, enjoyment level versus time, first breakdown, second breakdown, and the moment you decide not to be a content creator anymore, and then joy comes back. So see, he's very good. That's another one. When I see the 1,000th reel titled 5 things in our van we could live without, damn, I kind of don't care. Van life mats, I haven't seen that one. So a van with a bumpy road, meaning destroying the van. So if you are looking for pure entertainment or something a bit more, is that a word? Satirical? Funny? Let's say funny. Van memes in number 5 is, memes of van life in number 4 is what you are looking for. He's very funny and he's going to give you the real answers to very real questions. In number 3, you have to show up and go see what GoVan is all about. GoVan is the biggest online magazine in Canada for van life. They have articles, they have books, they have guides, they have items you can buy like blankets, t-shirts, sweaters. They have travel recommendations. They have events. They now have spots where you can park your van all across Quebec. They have beautiful pictures. They have beautiful videos. They are a very high level and consistent magazine. Like they're probably the best content creator in Canada in the van life industry. So I would strongly recommend you guys checking it out. Even if you're not into van life yourself, you can probably read very good stories on there, and you won't be disappointed. You could read for hours on the van life industry. So, GoVan, number 3. Number 2, ChristianSchaffer. ChristianSchaffer is a professional photographer. She lives in her van, a ProMaster 136. She is very inspiring. She's an outdoor adventure and travel photographer living on the road for 4 years now, full time. And first of all, her pictures are beautiful. I feel like it's like cotton candy in the skies all the time. It makes me want to lick my screen, actually. Maybe I should try that. Just kidding. I won't. No, but ChristianSchaffer is a professional photographer. She's super good. And she shares a lot of things on her YouTube account. So like many other content creator, just look at the link in bio and you'll have all her content right there. So for those of you who already have a van or for those of you who travel full time, I strongly recommend you checking ChristianSchaffer. Her content is very freaking high quality, and I strongly recommend. Number 1, Louis the Van. These guys kind of came out of nowhere. Like they started just showing up with their van and building vans like any other independent van builder, but they started building with a very fresh approach to van life and a very fresh approach to van conversion. So as you can see here, they are mastering the mix of techniques for van conversions. The tiling, the hexagonal tiling on the floor mixed with wood, the backlighting with LED strips, the very fancy cabinets, the no-handle doors, the decoration, the boho style, the ceiling, the color matches, etc. Like they are the authors of one of the most. Look at this shower system. It looks like a 5-star hotel. And I've been working with builders in the last few years, and when they started putting those very high level, high quality and creative vans out there, this is the only thing we started talking about. Louis the van, how do they do it? This is one of their vans. I'm going to show you one of the other vans that showed up and was very popular, the dark schemed one. If you've been in the van life trend for the last months, I'm pretty sure you saw that in your feed at some point. It's super well done, super nice, little green foam there with the hexagonal tiling on the walls and on the ceiling, on the plancher. The lighting system here is just crazy. So Louis the Van, great content creators, but also great van builders. I'm pretty sure you can hire them if you want one of their boutique vans. So Seth and Scarlett, boutique van builders and full-time van dwellers, are in the mood boards for the next vans we're going to build here. So I strongly recommend you follow. The last but not least, number 0, or the number ultimate number, FarOutRide. This is probably the most complete, the most finished, and the most useful resource that you can have online. I don't think you understand how extreme the information is on that website. If you're looking to build a van yourself, if you're looking to whatever, install something, cut a window, put a heater in, calculate your electricity needs, name it. Those guys are engineers. They have put together the most complete and consistent information on how to build a van out there on the market. Like, I don't think you understand how complete this resource is. Honestly, they could probably give a university class just with that website because it is super, super complete. So you have cost of van life, right? Like, it is super detailed. Oh my god, I haven't seen that. Like, the guys and the couple behind FarOutRide are literal geniuses, and I strongly recommend you follow them. They are out of this world. This is probably the most underrated and underestimated resource out there. Antoine and Isabelle, they are just crazy. Like, they just gave all their information to everyone. So I strongly recommend you check out FarOutRide. That was the top 10 van life creators that inspired me and Vanlife Saga in the last years. I hope you liked this very short and to the point video. A lot of people in the comment section told me that they liked the sit down talks because they feel like they're more involved and part of the discussion. I also like it when I share this knowledge with you in a very simple and straightforward way because I think there's a lot of this missing online. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was the 85th video for Vanlife Saga. I will see you next week. For those of you interested in going to El Campo, it's in Montradar, next Vanlife event in Quebec. There is already 450 vans registered for the event, so it's going to be a whole big party. See you next week. I hope the coffee was good.